Thank you.
All right, man, ready for that? Let's get to it. So basically what we're going to do here for your first part of the assessment is kind of go over your alignment, right? So this
Right.
whole entire machine, what it does is it basically sees how you track in your foot. So as you're walking or moving, it sees if you have enough big toe activation, if you're sitting in your heels, and so on and so forth. It has a lot to do with how it correlates to like back pain, hamstring tightness, overall posture, and if your hips are out of alignment, right? That's not bad at all. Okay, so come over here and look at this. Okay.
What is it, Doc?
So so overall, you have really good balance. You're pretty much dead center. Usually somebody has a preferential side, which is some slight preference, but nothing super crazy.
Is
right?
that red in the middle there?
Yeah, so that's basically what we're following. So you're more on this side than you are on the other side, which, you know, normally most people are asymmetrical. The goal when you go to the gym, especially focusing on longevity, is trying to get everything as symmetrical as possible so your body doesn't have to compensate. It doesn't put your hips or your spine out of alignment, so you don't have to suffer from any of those problems. You're a little bit in your heels a bit, but actually, you know, it's not too bad because you're more flat than most people. Always be aware that you don't want to stand too far into your heels, though, because what will tend to happen is that it creates more Achilles tightness, creates more calf tightness, hamstring, which then leads into the low back, right? But overall, I would say you're pretty balanced. So this is actually really good. You have a lot of activation in the ball of your feet. And as you can see here, there's no real hot spots. It's all kind of spread out and dispersed. You know what I'm saying? Which is really good. So far, man, you're almost in perfect alignment, brother. You're doing great.
We're trying.
This is an educational platform. So the idea is we bring people in here and so they have a better understanding of how to move their body, right? This is a way to kind of educate. So this is a teaching mechanism to say, I want you to start to consciously think of the way that you're walking, the way that you're moving, right? Of you understanding how to move your own body.
Right, conscious movement.
100%. We can always fix the short term, but the goal is to make sure you have long-term solutions for the problems that you
Right, teach a man to fish, don't give him the fish.
Yeah, you're 100%, man. That's how it works. Right? With this, you can literally take this to anybody. You can use this with us if you need orthotics or whatever else, or you could take it to any other place and say, hey, I got my assessment done. I would like to get orthotics or whatever, but we give this in every assessment on the house because this is just something that we want to do for the community is give them more information about their body. We can look at this later on down the road and see if we've made improvement. So I can look at this 6 months later, put you back on the same test and say, okay, now we see all the improvements that we made and you see actual physical change. So as opposed to you sitting there going, man, you know, they did this test. I have no idea. But you go, we started here. Here's our baseline. This is where we are now. Okay.
Right. Yep.
Cool. All right.
Awesome.
You ready to move on to the next part of the assessment?
Cool. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Here's a fun thing. I'm going to show you something real quick.
All right.
So you can kind of see something. Come here. Hey, Cisco. Come stand right here for me real quick.
Oh, we got an example right here.
So what it does this whole outline and everything else.
Oh, okay. A little stick figure action.
Yeah. So you see the whole alignment and everything else. Thanks, brother. That's all I needed.
Appreciate it.
And go. Again.
Hip shift.
Yeah.
To the point where I'd be like this and I would like, my body would kind of rotate on the way up.
Yep.
It took a long time to kind of work through that. Yeah. I feel like it's still there slightly.
It is. Like I had this tendency with my hips to shift to the left. You have to make sure that if it's that heavy to where your hips can't stay in the same place, you have to lighten the weight.
Right.
And how do you get used to doing that? It's not how many reps you do. It's about that iso hold at the bottom that allows you to find that up, down, and up.
And that becomes your default.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
As opposed to if you just bounce out of it, your body never has to find that middle point.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. You got it, my man.
Yeah.
Generating this is going to show you the areas where you went off. I don't pay attention to the scoring too much. It's not entirely accurate, but what is accurate is what it's assessed in terms of what you're lacking. Okay?
Right.
Now, the good news is it's not just going to tell you, hey, you did this wrong. It's also going to give you a 30-page PDF in terms of how do you fix it.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So you get a free workout program as well the moment you walk in that you can take and use to help build and balance yourself back into it again. No. There he is. There he is. You're throwing your whole body weight from your core. Three more. Feel that? It's a little bit higher to get into that serratus anterior. Perfect. Hey guys, this is Brian here from Built Fitco and EPC, and I'm here with Grant from the Know Yourself Project, and he's been gracious enough to bless us with his presence and get a chance to know a little bit more about what we do and how we custom tailor programs for people to make sure that they're well balanced and efficient in the gym, the same as he does for people's lives. I see him connect many different businesses and people together and communities, which I think is an awesome thing to do, especially knowing now that everybody has their own little special niche. So having a platform in place where you can find what works for you and find what's special for you is just invaluable, man. So I really support the Know Yourself Project and what he's got going on, and I'm happy that he could be a part of this. And then we got an opportunity to really get a chance to know each other's businesses and help each other out. So if you want to know more about your community or find like-minded people just like you, go to the Know Yourself Project. We back them up.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got it, brother.
Appreciate it.